हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू i-tutor। आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे सम क्वेश्चंस एंड आंसर्स रिलेटेड टू टीचिंग एप्टीट्यूड and we already covered in teaching aptitude the teaching portion. Two through three topics are left in teaching portion. In teaching aptitude all over some more topics are there to cover that we will cover in next videos. And just now we will discuss 20 questions in this video. Just follow it. So first question is how a teacher should behave with the students. Options are four options there. One is general, one is father, one is friend, and last option is leader. Here answer is leader, because teacher leading the students in the classroom and guide them. So teacher is mainly behave as a guider or leader in the with the students. Okay. And second question is, if a girl student requests you to collect her post at your address, what would you like to do in this case? So we will see the options. And first option is, you would not give permission as it is against your own principles. And second one is, you will never allow her suspecting a foul game. And C, as a teacher you will allow her. And D, you will permit her because you may get in touch with her. So here the most apt option is C, as a teacher you will allow her. Okay, there is no problem. Your student, you may know her through your classes. So that's a girl student. Maybe it's her important post or something from her home. So you can allow her. There is no problem. As a principal, as a your own principal को भी कुछ problem नहीं आ रही है. And there is no gaze because that is a students. And the most apt option is here, as a teacher you will allow her. Okay. And you first of all just see the options. Maybe the most apt options you select from the four options. That's the answer here. And the third question is, the most important task is teaching is. What's the most important task in teacher? First option is making monthly reports and maintaining records. Of course, you know that's not the role of the teacher. And making assignments and hearing recitations and directing students in development of experience, and none of this. So here the most suitable answer is directing students in the development of experiences. Okay, एक टीचर का रोल क्या है? वो स्टूडेंट्स को पूरा थ्रू देयर सिलेबस एंड अदर सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी सिखाना, ये सब होते हैं एक टीचर का रोल मेनली. एंड थ्रू हर एक्सपीरियंस और हिज एक्सपीरियंस ही इज और शी इज डायरेक्टिंग स्टूडेंट्स for their development. So that's why the option here is C, directing students in the development of experience. And fourth question is, the most accurate statement about teaching machines is that. What is the most accurate statement here? So first of all we will see B.F. Skinner, that is one main professor, began the movement for their use, and they were designed as an economy measure to replace teacher. They are not as efficient as teacher in reinforcing responses, and they can be used for all learning programs. So here is the question. क्या है question? Most accurate statement क्या है as a teaching mechanism के ऊपर most accurate statement. So first statement क्या है? B.F. Skinner began the movement for their use. So teaching mechanism का use के बारे में the movement, and they were designed as an economy measure to replace teacher. No, there is no economic measure in the teaching mechanism, and they are not as efficient as teacher in reinforcing responses. That's not also. There is no efficiency is there are not as efficient as teacher in reinforcing responses. That is not the answer. They can be used for all learning programs. No. So here the most appropriate answer is BF Skinner began the movement for their use. That is for the most accurate statement in teaching mechanism. Okay. And the fifth question is the Dalton scheme. Dalton scheme, I just described in the box. You can see that Dalton scheme. What is the Dalton scheme? And Dalton scheme of education is useful for which one of the following? First one is for infants, and second one little children, and for older children, and for all of these. Okay, here answer is for older children. You can see one. It's a UGC exam, so it's related to higher education, not the school children's or something. It's you are after this clearing this exam, you are going to teach in colleges after +2 students. So this is your guess or your some game here. You just choose the answer from here. So it's infant is the school children, and little children also based on school. So you can see the older children, that is after +2 students, the older children. So that's the option here, and most of the questions from only higher education system. So based on that you can answer the question. Why should a student not be punished severely? The sixth question. Why should a student not be punished severely? This is the logical question. अभी एक student होगा, maybe you know after you are you guys are past the MA, so you are a student, so you know why एक punishment severely दे दिया तो क्या हो सकता है, आपका mind में क्या होगा वो teacher के बारे में. Otherwise you may be not going to next day not going to colleges. Okay, so we will see the options here. He may quarrel with the teacher, he may leave the school and join another, and his parents may quarrel with the teacher. The student may develop a negative attitude towards his studies, teacher and school. So that's the answer here. D is the answer. The quarrel with the teacher, it may happen, and their parents also may quarrel with the teacher. That's also may happen. But most appropriate is here is the student may develop negative. एक negative thought आएगा उसके mind में, right? And उसके बाद क्या होगा, एक टूवर्ड्स हिज स्टडीज़ के ऊपर भी वो मे बी वो टीचर कौन है, वो टीचर को कौन सा सब्जेक्ट है, उसके अगेंस्ट क्या होगा, एक नेगेटिव एटीट्यूड बनाएगा. ओके, इन स्कूल. सो दैट इज़ द रिजल्ट ऑफ द सिवियर पनिशमेंट व्हेन ए टीचर गिव हिम. ओके, सो D is the answer here. And the seventh question is the term least restrictive environment. That's also I will put in discussion box. What is least restrictive environment? The term least restrictive environment refers to the education of the option 1 is handicapped, option B is gifted, option C is early childhood youngsters, and D is retarded. The option here is handicapped. The least restrictive environment is based on handicapped students education. Okay, and full of the notes I will just provide in the description box. You just follow it. Okay, and the eighth question is according to Dewey एजुकेशन इज़, ड्यूरी के हिसाब से एजुकेशन क्या है? The option A is social need and personal need, psychological need and theoretical need. Here answer is a social need. So you just follow some important professors or important authors का arguments regarding whatever the topic, maybe in teaching aptitude, research aptitude, all of में एक important authors का ये आते हैं options, मतलब उन लोगों का ये definitions आते हैं, उसमें से वो लोग किस चीज़ के ऊपर बोल रहे हैं, ये सब क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं. सो यू जस्ट thoroughly follow that. I will also discuss in videos, but you also refer thoroughly. Okay, and here the answer is Dewey किसके ऊपर बोला है? एजुकेशन इसे सोशल नीड according to Dewey. Okay, Dewey spelling देख लेना, DEWRY. You just pronounce your own way. Okay. And the question 9, the teaching is not taught as a process of, the teaching is not taught as a process of, what is the process of teaching? It's the option is directing the activity of people, and listening the recitation of pupil, and indoctrinating adult ideas to young people. None of this. Okay, here option is C, make ideas to young people. New ideas is put it into new ideas into the students or children's for on their time of studies. That is the main process of teaching. Okay, and then the question is, the major objective of education is, what is the major objective of education? The here option is reforming the society, that may be the objective, and making students disciplined, that's also one of the objective, and developing inherent abilities or power of student, and making students followers of teacher. Okay, here ऑप्शन इज हियर इज मोस्ट मतलब ये सब आंसर हो सकते हैं, ऐसे भी क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं, 2-3 आर मे बी द ऑप्शंस. ओके, एंड here the developing inherent abilities or power of students, mainly their abilities, their skills ko here some mistakes is there in options. There is a option C is there, I just described as D here, so you just correct it. Okay, and here C is the option, that is developing inherent abilities or power of students, that's the C option. Okay, so here एक बच्चों के अंदर skills होगा, देयर एबिलिटीज़ होगा, उसको ऊपर लेके आना, दैट इज़ द रोल ऑफ मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ द एजुकेशन. ओके, सो रिफॉर्मिंग एंड मेकिंग स्टूडेंट्स डिसिप्लिन, ये सब उसका पार्ट ओनली. सो मेनली क्या है, लोगों को अच्छे से एबल करना, जो कोई भी चीज़ को अच्छे से करने के लिए, और उसको स्किल क्या है वो सब उसको समझाने के लिए टीचिंग इज और एजुकेशन इज़ द main objective of this scheme. Okay, so the option C is the answer here. And next question is, teachers should study the educational philosophy because टीचर क्यों एजुकेशनल फिलोसफी को समझाना? बिकॉज ऑप्शन ए इज दे डू नॉट नो इट. No, they maybe know it, and B, they do not have their own philosophy, and C is philosophy is the backbone of all disciplines. They may improve their work by clarifying their own philosophy. So here that's the answer. D is the answer. One teacher can improve their work through the philosophy of the educational philosophy जानने में, because बच्चों का बिहेवियर पैटर्न एंड देयर फिलोसफीज वो जानने में क्या हो सकते हैं, एक टीचिंग का वो इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं, वर्किंग क्लैरिफाई कर सकते हैं. ओके, दैट्स द मेन रीज़न फॉर द educational philosophy in teaching. And next question is, why should you prefer teaching to other profession? For the service of humanity, and for love of teaching, for love of young or youth, for mastery over the subject of teaching. Okay, here most appropriate answer is it's a service for humanity. Okay, that's the most appropriate answer here in our 4 options. And next question is, the best way by the teacher to introduce a new subject. Why? कैसे एक न्यू सब्जेक्ट को एक स्टूडेंट्स के आगे कैसे इंट्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं? एंड हियर ऑप्शन इज गिविंग ए ब्रॉड आउटलाइन ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट. ऑफकोर्स एक नया सब्जेक्ट स्टूडियो करने में एक ब्रॉड आउटलाइन देना पड़ता है, एंड रिलेटिंग इट टू डेली लाइफ सिचुएशन. ऑफकोर्स इसको भी डेली लाइफ सिचुएशन में एक एग्जाम्पल दे दिया तो जल्दी उन लोगों को समझ सकते हैं. एंड रिलेटिंग इट टू प्रीवियस स्टडीज सब्जेक्ट और कोर्स मटेरियल्स, प्रीवियस स्टडीज़ और ऑलरेडी एक सिलेबस कवर किया उसके ऊपर रिलेट किया तो जल्दी उन लोगों को समझ सकते हैं. दिस 3 आर द ऑप्शंस, एंड द लास्ट ऑप्शन इज एनी ऑफ दिस. ऑफकोर्स द ऊपर ABC का कोई भी हो सकते हैं द बेस्ट वे ऑफ टीचिंग. सो आंसर इज डी, एनी ऑफ दिस. And next question is, as a teacher, you should not demand your pupils which is beyond their stage of growth. If you do so, it only costs. ये है एक लेवल होता है, एक एज के टाइम में बच्चों का एक एबिलिटी का लेवल होता है. इफ 10th स्टैंडर्ड का इसके लिए सिलेबस बनाया है. ओके, व्हाट्स द पर्पस ऑफ सिलेबस? 5th स्टैंडर्ड का सिलेबस एंड 10th स्टैंडर्ड का सिलेबस आर डिफरेंस बिकॉज वो एज के ऊपर, वो बच्चों का एबिलिटी के ऊपर बनाया है सिलेबस. ओके, एंड उसके ऊपर एक एबिलिटी के स्टेज, देयर एज स्टेज और देयर एबिलिटी के ऊपर ज़्यादा प्रेशर डाल दिया तो क्या हो सकता है? ऑप्शन ए इज़ फ्रस्ट्रेशन, option B is frustration and heightened tension and nervousness, and C is encouragement for more learning, and D is both B and C. Here option is B, the frustration, heighten the tension and nervousness, and encouragement for more learning only 1% students को only हो सकते हैं because they are more mentally able to grasp the knowledge and all. That's only 1% for 1% of the students. But most of the students क्या होते हैं, फ्रस्ट्रेट हो जाते हैं, उन लोगों को टेंशन भी हो जाते हैं, नर्वस हो सकते हैं, उन लोगों को पढ़ाई कर नहीं सकते हैं, सबका टेंशन हो जाता है. ओके, सो दैट्स वाई वो एज के हिसाब से द एजुकेशन सिस्टम इज मेकिंग द सिलेबस एंड ऑल. दैट्स ओनली इन ग्रेजुएशन ऑल्सो इट्स डिवाइडेड इंटू 3 levels, फर्स्ट ईयर, सेकेंड ईयर एंड थर्ड ईयर. वो हिसाब से सिलेबस भी बनाया है. तो दैट इज डिपेंड upon their age and their brain development also. And next question is, a teacher generally asks question to his pupil during the lecture. Why? Question क्यों पूछते हैं teacher in classroom में? The option A is, are students listening the lecture attentively? Option B is to know which student is brilliant one, and option C is to know whether the student are understanding the lecture or not. Of course इस options में हम समझ सकते हैं. The option C is the answer, to know whether the students are understanding the lecture or not. That's the answer here. And to help the students, ये भी answer हो सकता है, but most appropriate answer is C here, that to know whether the student are understanding the lecture or not. Okay. And next question is, a competent teacher must have a sound knowledge in right order. ऑफ कोर्स एक कैसे होते हैं, एक कॉम्पिटेंट टीचर का ऑर्डर कैसे होते हैं? तो पहले वो क्या होते हैं, प्रैक्टिस, एक ऑर्डर दिया है यहाँ पे, प्रैक्टिस एंड कंसेप्ट, थियरी एंड रिसर्च. एंड सेकेंड ऑप्शन में थियरी, रिसर्च, कंसेप्ट एंड प्रैक्टिस. ओके, एंड थर्ड ऑप्शन कंसेप्ट, theory, practice and research, and D option is research, practice, concept and theory. Here option is C. So पहले एक कंसेप्ट होना चाहिए, राइट? हाँ, एक टीचर को पहले एक टॉपिक होना चाहिए और कंसेप्ट होना चाहिए, किस चीज़ के ऊपर मैं अभी पढ़ाने जा रही हूँ और किस चीज़ के ऊपर मैं अभी क्लास लेना है, ये सब का एक कंसेप्ट होना चाहिए. फिर उसके लिए क्या होना चाहिए, उसके ऊपर एक थियरी बनाना चाहिए, राइट? वो थियरी को प्रैक्टिस में कन्वर्ट करना चाहिए, वो कैसे प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं और प्रैक्टिकली कैसे लेके आ सकते हैं, ये सब सोचना पड़ेगा. देन उसके ऊपर वो टीचर क्या करना है, रिसर्च करना है. एज ए टीचर दिस इज़ द way to handle his or her knowledge. Okay, concept, theory, practice and research. So C is the answer. And in the final analysis, next question, in the final analysis, teaching must be thought of mainly as a process of. What is the teaching process? Mainly, what is the teaching process? That's the questions. And options here, 4 options are here. And A is asking question and evaluating the learning. And B is directing the activities of pupil. And C is hearing recitation of pupil, and all of this. Here option is B, directing the activities of pupil means student only, PUPILS, pupil. Okay, and वो बच्चों का क्या होता है, एक्टिविटीज़ को डायरेक्ट कर रहे हैं, दैट इज़ द मेन purpose or main role of the teacher. Okay, and next question, a teacher commands prestige, authority, esteem and respect. He should make use of it through suggestions. He should not try to command respect through. Here option is scholarship and punishing and creating revolting situations, and C is experience and tact. So what is the questions here? A teacher commands prestige, authority, esteem and respect. he should make use of it through suggestions. Of course एक टीचर को एक कमांड देने में होते हैं फ्रेंडली और अथॉरिटेटिव पावर होता है इन स्कूल और इन कॉलेजेस में, राइट. ही शुड मेक इट यूज ऑफ द व्हेन टाइम आएंगे तो ओनली, अदरवाइज फ्रेंडली बिहेवियर इज़ गुड फॉर ए टीचर. ओके, ही शुड नॉट ट्राई टू कमांड रेस्पेक्ट थ्रू. कैसे वो हो जाता है पनिशमेंट देने में, एक पनिशमेंट कैसे दे सकते हैं वो सोचना पड़ता है उसके ऊपर, राइट. पनिशिंग एंड क्रिएटिंग रिवोल्टिंग सिचुएशन. इफ ज़्यादा बुरा तरीके से एक सिचुएशन आया, एक पनिशमेंट इज़ ज़रूरी है, देन ओनली एक टीचर शुड पनिश हिज और हर स्टूडेंट. ओके, सो ऑप्शन बी इज़ द आंसर हियर, पनिशिंग एंड क्रिएटिंग रिवोल्टिंग सिचुएशन ओनली. अदरवाइज डोंट गिव ए. पहले हम एक क्वेश्चन देखा था, इफ सीवियर पनिशमेंट कैसे एक बच्चों को अफेक्ट करते हो. You can relate that question with this. Okay, and next question, a teacher is successful only if he, और एक टीचर कैसे सक्सेसफुल हो सकते हैं. and here option knows his subject thoroughly well, and the second produce a 100% result. Okay, and third option is approachable, and last one is publishes purpose in journals of repute. So here of course the option A is the answer, know his subject thoroughly well. Okay, एक इसलिए एक कॉलेज और स्कूल्स में डिफरेंट टीचर्स को लेते हैं ऑन फॉर डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट. पहले वो सब्जेक्ट को इम्पोर्टेंट देना चाहिए. एंड हियर ऑप्शंस में only that is the option first of all, because एक पूरा तरीके से रिजल्ट बनाना, that is not a successful teacher. and approachable भी not the characteristic of as a successful teacher. and publishing papers, that is only part of a part of teacher का studies का part है, that's only. and here option is knows his subject thoroughly well. And the last question is, the major responsibility with which the school personnel has been entrusted is that. Option here A is, it harmonizes the child's need and demand of the society both. It makes the child able to get job. It prepares the school programs according to the need of the child. And D is all of this. Here answer is, it harmonizes the child's need and demand of the society both. Okay, the major responsibility with which the school personnel have been entrusted, mainly एक स्कूल पर्सनल का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ क्या है. तो इट हार्मोनाइज द चाइल्ड्स नीड, चिल्ड्रन का नीड देख के, डिमांड ऑफ द सोसाइटी का भी डिमांड देख के वो बहुत हैंडल करना पड़ता है. देन ओनली एक चाइल्ड का बिहेवियर वी कैन डेवलप थ्रू दिस. सो ऑप्शन हियर इज ए. सो यू जस्ट गो थ्रू दिस क्वेश्चंस, and if any doubts you can put it on comment box. Okay, and next video we will cover the teaching aptitude ka baki portions. So follow it. Thank you.